Guys, deluded. Now, when we speak about in regards to managers, I mean, we'll praise Pep Guardiola for his tactical approach, whether it's been at City walking the league, whether it's been more specifically where he earned the majority of his admirers, Barcelona with Messi false nine and tiki taka of sorts. He expanded that. I mean, yeah, Pochettino hasn't won any notable accolades, but he's praised for his tactics. Maybe not of recent years, but Wenger historically has been raised for his tactics. Again, the same could be said for Jose Mourinho and just about any manager worth their weight in gold or a household name, to which all of them names are, in my opinion. But one thing that goes above everybody's head, in my opinion, and is rarely spoken about, away from the tactics, away from how intelligent they are, their player knowledge, their ability to develop players, all of these things, the ability to inspire people and when I say inspire is to firstly make someone want to listen to you. It goes from when you're a manager and you go into a new club, the first 5 seconds of the sentence that comes out your mouth, players need to resonate with that and want to play for you and run through bricks with you. Obviously the relationship would have to develop, but you need to inspire people. If you can't inspire someone or a football team, how are they going to work for you? You've seen, look, Chelsea probably the best example. When Conte came, they were riding for Conte. They were dying for Conte. They won the league. Next season, what happened? Jose Mourinho in his second spell, the same thing happened. Wenger, regardless of what these players say, how much they love him and whatnot, they weren't inspired because it wasn't replicated. City, why are they always doing what they're doing? Because they're inspired. You need to be able to walk up in the room and convince people to be with. The hardest thing to do is to convince someone of something in life, in business, in life, away from football. You need to be able to convince someone. You can bring someone to the water, but you can't help them drink. Even look at we could use YouTube. We could use N'Golo Kante. YouTube N'Golo Kante slash Lucas Torreira. Myself, like I knew what I was talking about. Some of you might have from the jump knew what I was talking about, but eventually I had to inspire you lot. Like you have to inspire people. You have to inspire people. You have to provoke that. You have to arouse their imagination to think you can win league titles. You can avoid relegation. You can improve as a player. Even Roy Hodgson. Palace were gonna get last season. Palace looked like they were gonna get relegated at once upon a time, and then they turned it around because they played for Roy Hodgson. They fought for him, or if it wasn't for Roy Hodgson, it was something he said. Whether it was the fans, the club, themselves, their family, the tea lady that and the kit men and all of them other roles at the club. You have to inspire. You have to inspire people when you walk up in a room, or when you're just managing a team day in day out. You have to constantly keep them inspired. You have to constantly keep that carrot dangled over. You need to provoke their imagination to be aroused to want to be better. And I mean, if I look back at my playing days, that's definitely what my coach Darren did for me. I mean, the light bulb went off in my head one day. It's like, oh no, what he's saying actually makes sense. Because I wouldn't say I had a bad attitude, but definitely, if you weren't from a certain walk of life or a certain thing, then you would typically say I have a bad attitude, an attitude probably chip on my shoulder. All of these negative connotations that happens when you're an IC3, a young IC3 going through school, just going through life. It takes a while. After a while, I was like, nah, he knows what he's talking about. He's not chatting crap. Let me play. Let me ride. And then that light bulb went off, and then I played much better. You need to be able to inspire people. If you can't inspire people in life or in anything, you need to get anywhere in life. In specific to football, you need to be able to inspire. You need to be able to convince not only yourself. Yourself is the most important thing, and I've spoken about that. But people, how could you win any league title or achieve any objective if your team don't believe in you? Name me a team what's ever played for I'm yet to see a team that's convinced that's won anything consistently, giving up on their manager, not riding for their manager. It doesn't happen. The manager has to believe in the players, and the players have to believe in the manager. Honestly, football is not as hard as these geniuses make it out to be. To be fair with you people, but I've got nothing more to say on that front, man. Guys, deluded. Get in the comments, subscribe, and do the rest. I'm out.